I hope you're having a great day and I hope you're staying safe at home. Today, I think something which is probably worth as much as gold is worth is our ability to relax, is our ability to induce a relaxation response. Because what's growing in our world, what's happening all around is only stress related. There's more and more stress every single day because of uncertainty. Uncertainty in business, uncertainty in education, in life. Everyone's been dealt the same hand with this virus. And there's more and more stress because of uncertainty. When we have clarity, we know the direction we're moving, how our money's growing in our investments, how our jobs are panning out. We have reduced stress. But today with uncertainty, we have more and more stress. This stress is creating innumerable problems with people, not just adults, young teenagers, young kids. People are getting bored at home. People don't know the future of their business, their education. There are so many students studying abroad who are now in India. They don't even know when they're going to go back. So there is stress, there is anxiety. Unfortunately, when this stress becomes chronic, we know it's causing every possible condition today, from hair fall to weight gain to hormonal imbalances to more and more deadly diseases like cardiovascular, cancer, and all of that stuff. We have medicine, we have nutrition and everything else, but the one solution for stress is your ability to build a mechanism so that stress doesn't affect you. It doesn't mean that your stress will not exist. Everyone has stress in their life. But how do you prevent it from affecting you? How do you not make stress personal? So if I have something stressful in my life right now, it completely produces emotional turmoil in me. My blood pressure goes up, my blood sugar levels go up all over the place, and my mind starts building stories and illusions out of all of that fear. It's because we don't know how to manage stress. We don't know how to accept. We don't know how to let go. All of us, stress builds up more in us when we want to control. So the moment we lose control or we're out of control, we get more and more stressed because more and more fears and uncertainty builds up. But sometimes we got to learn how to accept and let go, because at some point in life we realize that my stress and my fear is not getting me anything. It's not serving me any purpose. So if it's serving me some purpose, okay, maybe I should invest a little bit into that feeling. But if it's not, what's the point in allowing it to get into your system and act like rust, slowly eat into you every single day? So there are so many ways of relaxing. And if you can master one way to relax almost immediately, that's good for you. It's good for your health. It's good for your mind. I'm going to teach you a very simple technique today that's existed. Athletes use it. Billionaires use it. Everyone uses it who knows to use the technique. And the reason why people continue to use this technique is because it works. If it doesn't work, we won't do it. But when so many people from so many diverse backgrounds are using this simple technique, some people meditate, some people pray, some people chant. Find your technique. The technique I'm going to talk about today is something that many of you may have done, or many of you have the opportunity to do it. And if it works for you, make it part of your lifestyle. The method that I teach you today will help you with focus. It'll help you with concentration. It'll help you to calm down immediately. When we learn to focus and concentrate, we learn how to focus our energy and concentrate our energy not in the negative, but into the positive, things that are going well for us. If I'm only focusing and concentrating on all the bad news, all the negativity around me, my thoughts become my feelings become my experience becomes my life. It's as simple as that. But if I'm able to channel and focus and concentrate my energy, even though I have stress in my life, on what is going well for me, what I can do, how I can make the best out of the situation, then my thoughts change, my feelings change, my behavior changes, and my experience of life changes. What I'm talking about today is candlelight meditation. Many of you may have already done it. Now, a lot of people can't meditate because they can't focus, they try to stop their thoughts, they can't do that, so they say meditation doesn't work for me. Candlelight meditation today is used all around the world in all streams of life to help you to learn how to focus and calm yourself down. It's really very simple. Okay, of course, you always want to be safe that the candle doesn't fall, your house doesn't catch on fire. So you want to take all the precautions necessary. All you need is a candle. All you need is a candle, a room where you can switch off the fan so that the flame doesn't blow off, and then you darken the room completely so that the only thing that's the brightest to your eyes is the candle flame. So you sit down in a comfortable position and you light your candle. Like I said, take all your safety precautions. Now you don't want to look down or you don't want to look up. So try to have the flame of the candle within eye distance, okay, in line with your eyes, or you can look down a little bit if you want. That's extremely important too. You want to keep a distance of at least 40 to 50 to 60 centimeters between you and the candle flame. And then you can sit down cross-legged, you can sit in a chair, it's up to you, but you want to keep your back straight. Always remember, when you're meditating, you're doing pranayama, you want your back to be straight. It's important for your spine to be erect. Oxygen, everything flows better when you have the right posture. So you can sit on a chair or you can sit cross-legged. Light the candle, make sure there's no noise around you, you're alone in the room. At the same time, you want to make sure there's some amount of ventilation because you don't want to breathe too much of those candle flames. Now you get a lot of different kinds of candles, that's up to you. You want to get an organic candle, you want to get a soy candle, it's up to you. Take the first step and light any candle and sit down. Close your eyes, take 6 deep breaths, center yourself, and then you stare at the candle flame. You stare at the candle flame. The flame may waver, it may move up, it may come down, the color changes between blue and yellow, but you stay focused on that. You get thoughts in your mind, that's okay, come back to the candle flame. Bring your focus back to the candle flame. Keep staring at the candle flame. You can blink your eyes if you want, you may choose not to blink your eyes, that's up to you. Don't make it complicated. Today, we're doing step 1, looking at a candle flame. Your mind moves you, come back to the flame and to the flame. Do it for 5 minutes, that's it. Then you may want to do it for 6 minutes or 8 minutes or 10 minutes or 15 minutes. Don't Google and see what everyone's doing. It's not a competition. This is your growth story. This is your personal growth. You can do it for 2 minutes, great, at least you tried. Tomorrow you may do it for 3 or 4 or 5. This exercise is used in many hiring techniques around the world to see how people can sit and focus. If you can't be focused, you're not going to be productive for many companies that need you to be focused. But here we're trying to be focused in our own life. So tomorrow when our brains are being pulled in different directions, the news, what someone is saying, something that you've seen on social media, no, you learn how to focus on what is right. When we can focus, we have clarity of mind. When we're being pulled in all directions, we have chaos in the mind. So try this simple exercise today. It's beautiful, it's meditative. And as you stare at the flame and focus on the flame more and more, you'll find that your thoughts automatically start to disappear. Don't try to make them disappear. No one in the world can do that. No one in the world can make their thoughts disappear. It's not possible. But as you move your focus onto something, okay, what happens is it's a distraction to your thoughts. I'm focused on something, so the thoughts disappear. Ever figured when ever experienced when you're listening to your favorite music, you're so into it that none of your stresses, none of your fears, none of your thoughts can happen. Why? Distraction. Your mind is focused on something else. When it's not focused, it's pulled in every direction. So again, light a candle, sit down, take your safety precautions, and look at that flame for 5 minutes. Guess what? Even your kids can do this. Even children can do this. Teenagers, of course, take your safety precautions. You don't want to be focusing on it and the candle falls on you and your clothes catch fire. So keep that distance. Precaution first, safety first. Get your kids to focus. So many people can't focus today because they have too much of gadget time, iPad time, so they don't know how to focus. Because on an iPad or on your phone, you're moving, you're scrolling mindlessly, feeding more and more dopamine. So when you really come into the reality of life, everything bores you. It's not as exciting because it cannot generate that amount of dopamine. So you may want to try candlelight meditation and let me know how it works for you. It's beautiful. You want more information on this? There are so many YouTube videos. There are so many online classes that happen that are free. Do candlelight meditation. It will really teach you how to focus and concentrate and to center yourself, especially when you're in a world that has so much of stress in it, in you and around you. Have a great day, everyone. Until next time, eat smart, move more, sleep right, and breathe deep.